So let's talk about the 30th anniversary and the news that dropped all over kind of Power Rangers, like Twitter, the Hasbro event, the 1027 that they did. And yeah, the biggest thing that we have to kind of talk about is effectively who's coming back. We have Johnny Bosch, Walter Jones, David Yost, Steve Cardenas, Karen Ashley, and Catherine Sutherland, as well as introducing Charlie Sharash. As I generally was really excited when seeing this, and I didn't realize that this huge big name drop was going to come and what it kind of meant. Now, I recently did a video talking about s.p.d, and some news came out about what s.p.d or whatever this era is, and we have s.p.a, which is definitely Space Patrol Alpha. It would make perfect sense, as when I was kind of going through this and thinking about it when hearing all this news, that basically you have different kind of sections or kind of police things that you would have. You could go down the Greek names, which is Alpha, Beta, Gamma, and Delta, which would effectively mean that there could be other branches of s.p.d. And I didn't kind of realize this when thinking about doing the video like previously. So I kind of think now, hearing about it, that this is the start of Power Rangers s.p.d, or mainly s.p.a. Now, Power Rangers s.p.d is set in 2025, which means that this could be the first time that we see it. Maybe s.p.d is set on a different planet, considering it's not Earth, and thus therefore all the kind of wacky shenanigans that happened in s.p.d was completely different from what it is. Space Patrol Alpha would be the best bet to kind of start it off, and having Adam as well as Aisha kind of go through it, it'd be really, really cool. I would love to see how this episode sets it up as well. That is the main thing that I want to hear straight away. But let's look at the photo so you see other things on the screen other than my face. So when we see this image right here, you see quite a lot. I don't know why they have giant Alpha. It's kind of a nightmare fuel thing. Like, just literally seeing Alpha the same size, or it looks like he's on his tiptoes. I think the main thing that gets me in this is mainly his neck thing. It just looks really kind of weird, but I'm guessing maybe he's like, oh, look at me, look at me. But maybe we'll get something different, or maybe this is not Alpha 5, this is Alpha 7, Alpha 8, whichever Alpha comes next. That will probably have maybe the same voice as Alpha, or very similar to it. Maybe we see something that was the same in Operation Overdrive with the voice. But looking at this, I generally was really surprised to kind of see Johnny Bosch as well as Karen Ashley being there. It was definitely something I wasn't expecting. And looking at the backgrounds, look at, like, you've got the star charts, interesting to see how you got meteors there. Maybe it's just something that they're randomly there. Even looking at the control pads, I can't really see anything that would kind of like indicate anything, but very interesting that Catherine as well as David has their, like, the communicators where no one else has. I would kind of love it if Charlie was actually wearing hers. I think that would be kind of really cool. But yeah, it just looks really kind of awesome that all of them are kind of back. And when everyone was just like, I want a Power Rangers reunion, well, you got it. You got season 2 and 3, which is something that I'm kind of excited about, to be fair. But the main thing is Space Patrol Alpha. That was the main sort of like topic, and that's what Johnny Bosch actually tweeted out and said, hey, this is Space Patrol Alpha, you mean? So I generally think that this is going to be the main thing that they set up. What would they say later? I think it would literally be, there are other factions, divisions that are all out. They're the first ones, and they'll go, oh yeah, by like 2025, we should have the next level. We should have like others around the universe that would help, and that's where they may. I would love it. I would love it if they were like, this is the prototype, and then you saw kind of in units where it's like just the suits, and they talk about it and go, yeah, we spoke to some of the Power Rangers from the future, and s.p.d was a big thing, and that's where we got it from. I would love a whole explanation about this. I think it would be absolutely really, really cool. But one thing I did kind of see is the viewing globe in the back. I think it's really interesting that they're utilizing stuff, and even the kind of pillars that we've seen. But yeah, definitely if they do SPD Alpha, I think that would be really cool on how it all kind of sets up. I just think this is a fantastic thing that they're doing, and I'm really excited. I may do another video on this entire thing because I would love to talk more about it. But yeah, I just think that's all I can really think of for now. So I'm going to probably do another video on this much later on just to kind of talk about it. And yeah, I'm going to leave it there. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments and I'll see you later.
チャンネルをサポートしてくれてありがとうございます。チャンネル登録、高評価お願いします。以下のリンクから商品を入手することができます。